and I have many issues myself. So please don't think that I'm this. Yes, I'm 47. Mark's so old he can't even remember the 30s. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I'm sorry, Blue. I've seen the way that you look at me, and you know, you undress me with your eyes. But yeah, I'm an old man. I'm 47. And I know what Blue's doing right now. She's sitting there, she's got her mouth open like, what did he say? Oh dear. Don't say it out loud. No, but I've just been here longer. I mean, like, Pitbull's been here even longer than me. You know, Pitbull still has one of the very first Flintstones that we used to light the first fire. You know. Oh, he's really old. Yeah, exactly. Pitbull's first typewriter was a chisel and a rock. I gotta stop laughing. I'm gonna go over my line here. But yeah, so much pressure has been put onto everybody every day these days, and it sucks. There's expectations for everything, and if you're not fulfilling those expectations, you feel like a failure. And if there's one thing that you can take away from me, right, that I'm telling you now, which is a golden piece of information, Pitbull invented fire here. We didn't have chisels. It was a stick in the dirt. I was trying to be kind to you and make out you were younger than you actually are. And that is this, right? And I've said this so many times now, but this is the one piece of advice and the one quote that you should take away from me and use for your life. You only fail when you stop trying. If you're losing weight and you wake up one morning and it's like, you know what, I really want a donut. I really want to, but I can't because of this, that, and whatever else. And then you have that donut. And then you do the thing that everybody does. Oh, well, I've cheated now. I'll just give up. No. You know, that's not the way. That's not the way. Eat the donut. Eat the donut. Call today a loss, but don't call the diet a loss. If you're quitting smoking and today's not the day for you to be able to not have a cigarette, have the cigarette. But tomorrow, don't have it. My wife tells me I'm very trying. Yeah, it's too easy to live. And this is it. But the thing is that don't look at self-pity as your problem. Don't look at it as something that's wrong with you. This is society now. Because all you see on the TV are, oh, you know, this person, you know, has lost this much weight and they're so successful and they're so great and you should be doing the same thing. But they don't show you the journey they were on. They don't show you the bad days. They just show you the end result. Oh, it was really easy. I just took this powder and boom, I was this. No, you bloody well weren't. No, it didn't. You put in hours and hours of anguish and work. But you actually did it, and you had trainers there to keep you mentally focused. You had people kicking your backside, and you had one of the biggest incentives in this world to do something. Money, money, money. And if you don't have a massive incentive to do something, we as human beings, we lose interest. Because our brains are hardwired to do stuff that you enjoy doing. And unless you enjoy going to the gym and starving yourself and not eating what you'd like to eat, you're never going to stick at it. And then you're just going to think, oh, I'm this useless person that can't do anything. And then you'll sit in this pit and despair of depression and boom. But if you just remember that that was the one day that you couldn't do it and then get back on the horse tomorrow, the pride that you will feel in yourself is amazing. And I'm speaking to you now from a point of view of being on almost a 10 stone weight loss. Now, I don't know if you guys could do me a favor. Could somebody put up in chat how much 10 stone is in kilograms or pounds? Just so that people can actually get the scope of what's been done. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you, Creed. £140. And what's that in kilograms, buddy? I did you one better. I gave you freedom units. You and your freedom units. But yeah, that's how much I've lost. And I'm still going. I haven't stopped. I've still got a lot to go. Yeah, 60. Is it really 63.5 kilograms? Bloody hell. And I've still got more to go. And you know what? My wife yesterday, because I did so well at staying up all day long and getting out of bed and going through a really bad day, right? She actually bought me a packet of all buttered shortbread biscuits, which are my favourite. And you know what? Last night I ate half a packet. Do I feel bad about it? No, I bloody well don't. Am I going to eat the other half tonight? Probably not, because I've had half now. I'll save that for the next day or whenever. Do I feel guilty about it? Do I feel like, oh, I've eaten that now and I can't lose weight? Absolutely not. Was it a slip up? Yeah. Should I have eaten it? Probably not. Did it make me feel better? Did I feel more content afterwards? Unfortunately, yes, I did. But that brings us on to whole other types of conversations of like sugar dependency and the stuff that you've ingrained in yourself to believe that that's what you need to make you happy. The UK people confuse me on how you go from stones to kgs. Why not just use one constant? Do you know what? Honestly, we can't use one measurement because every time you go to the doctors or the hospital, they're all using different ones. It's an absolute bloody minefield, mate. It's bad for you. It's worse for us. Trust me. Right, where did we get to here? We're doing this bit. I don't want to branch out too far because I kind of want to work my way up here a bit. So we're just going to do these little bits in here and then we'll kind of go up that way. All right, so we'll do a 20, which will be this one. They use meters in normal measurements, then inches when you talk about penis length. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, I'm lucky I can still use meters when I talk about penis length. I can't find. Hang on. Right, sorry. Oh, stop laughing, you idiot. Here we go. Up here and then there and then in and that bit there. Boom, done. Right, that's that little bit. And I think that's a 12. We'll do a 12 12 14 14 and then we'll stop, otherwise I just won't. Well, not stop the painting, but stop that doing there. Yeah, literally, we literally have all of these different equations in our head, and it's annoying. Like to try and put it down. You say to some person, "Oh, I want this much," and how much, and then you have to try and work it out. Calm down. No one is using feet for penis length. I mean, you know what I turn around and say? You wouldn't like it on the end of your nose for a wall. There. That's how big it is. Yeah. I do like this particular paint colour, and I'm not a fan of mauve or purple, whatever it is. Never have been. Remind me of the Ballers too much. 12 inches wide. Yeah, don't have over 12 inches. No, I don't. I've only ever had one complaint and I divorced her. So, you know, there's that. Actually, I didn't even get a complaint, but yeah. Right, okay. Right, so we did. What was I doing? It was a 14 minute. Yeah, before I move on. but somewhere else. Congrats though on the weight loss. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm like my clothes now. I need to buy some new clothes, which is unfortunate considering I've just had to do my computer and stuff. But I'm constantly walking around there in t-shirts and stuff that are clearly far too big, like ridiculously too big. Like if I showed you this t-shirt, which I might do in a second actually, and the necks, I mean, I noticed it on stream, like all of my necks are so stretched out, it's ridiculous. Pramani, yeah, exactly. But yeah, let me I kind of want, I mean, I'm still big, don't get me wrong, I am still big, I've still got a long way to go. But is that webcam working for that there? No, it's not. One of these does it. I don't actually know how to put the camera back on here. Did I have it in there? No, I didn't. I know there's a camera for me in here somewhere. I just don't know. Do you know what? Let me do it this way. Hang on. Let me come over here. And then we'll go to sources. Is it sources? And then webcam. Is it that one? Will that show? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Right. Okay. So my t-shirt that I'm wearing currently right now, as you can see, the neck is like down here. It's awful. But my t-shirt now, bearing in mind, and this is embarrassing but I have no choice over it because I've been stuck in bed. But my t-shirt used to fit me tight, right? And give you some idea of how much weight I've lost. Like there, I'm trying not to pull it to make it look too dramatic, but there is it out there, and then I let it go, and it's all the way back here. Like the amount of weight I've lost is just ridiculous, and all of my clothes are like this now, and it's a nice feeling, but I feel like I look like a tramp. Yeah. Just all diet. That's another thing, right? When I give people some dieting advice, when they ask for it, or I tell people, you have to understand I'm disabled. I can't go out for walks. I can't get on a treadmill. So completely off topic, is there a place in your Discord you can post funny videos that is not vulgar or borderline if yes? I haven't yet, but I will add one of those channels. In actual fact, I need to make you an admin in there, and you can do it. You know I trust you. I will do it. Please remind me later on to make you an admin in there so that you can do that kind of stuff, because I don't have all the time in the world to do it. Not fair, lad. Do it. Yeah, I will do, definitely. Yeah, so I can't exercise. I haven't done a stitch of exercise. Never trust a pit bull, innit? But that's also not to turn around and say that, oh, well, the reason that you've lost this weight is because you obviously eat half a pig every day and 14 loaves of bread. I don't. I eat less than a lot of people. You'd actually be very surprised. Water that I drink now, I try to drink at least 2 litres of water a day. I try to. At best, I probably get through maybe at the very least it's a litre, maybe a litre and a half. But that was the other conscious thing that I did. I went from like you need to bump up those numbers. What the water? Because I used to drink things like fruit juice, dilutable fruit juice and what have you. And even when they say there's no added sugar, there's plenty of sugar in there. They don't need to add it. So I actually stopped drinking all of that crap and I just went to drinking water. And I'm going to tell you now, I hated just water. It was so boring. It's a pain. But just like you got used to drinking juice, you can get used to drinking water. Right, what's this? You drink 7 litres a day? Yeah, but they tell you now that drinking that amount of water is really bad for you because you get rid of the natural electrolytes in your body. I mean, I know they changed it. When I say they, I mean, you know, whatever the advice is that they're giving these days. They change like the bloody weather. You never know what to do, what to stick to. But yes, I just changed my diet completely. There's certain things that I don't eat anymore. So I do you know what? If for anybody that wants to lose a lot of weight and be a lot healthier and enjoy the food, buy yourself a cookbook called Pinch of Nom. That book changed my life. That and Slimming World did, actually. But not going there and paying their exorbitant classes. Just actually taking some inspiration from the way that they do stuff was enough for me to lose the weight. And the rest of it's coming off. It's taken me 2 years to get to this point, so it's not quick. As long as you have enough sodium, you're fine. Yeah, see, I don't eat a lot of salt, to be perfectly honest with you, unless I'm eating potato chips. Which I don't really eat that much of. I eat them occasionally. I have like a little binge fest. But yeah, I just honestly, like, it's changed my life completely. And then what's worse is that, you know, I'm battling with this mental health crap that I've got going on now, and the sleeping thing. And now it feels like I've got a bit of a handle on this sleeping thing because I'm actually sleeping, but it's making me feel worse. But just like so many things in life, you got to feel worse to feel better. And I'm just battling through that now. And I just want to personally thank you all for sticking with me while we're doing this. Drinking too much, over 12 litres, and all humans will never get there. She had to take sodium supplement to regulate. Really? Okay. Not unless drugs are involved. Pills in the 90s were deadly. Drank so much. Yeah. I mean, I'm alcohol. If we're talking about alcohol, I still drink alcohol. Very rarely now, but I buy myself a bottle of port, which I've got downstairs. My wife said that she was going to bring it up 2 days ago. I don't know if she's out there listening, but you haven't brought it up yet. Hello. But yeah, I like a nice glass of port. I'm definitely into that. Right, what's this? 20. Oh, was it 20 there? We'll do that bit. Got a high commission of whiskey. I like whiskey. Igor, how are you doing? Lovely to see you, but are you doing okay? Is everything okay where you are? Igor, unfortunately, is in the war-torn country. And he tries to get on as much as possible to watch my videos, which I really appreciate. He's such a nice guy, and I cannot even begin to imagine what he's going through. You know, we all see, like, in our generation, I mean, I have a feeling that it's coming to us anyway, but that's neither here nor there. In our generation, most of us have never seen war. Most of us have only seen war on films and TV, and that poor sod is actually going through it right now. I can't even imagine it, and my heart genuinely goes out to you. And it makes me feel so happy. Last time I had alcohol, I got a chest infection for 2 weeks. Don't recommend it. I mean, but then look at the upside of it, Blue. You could have had somebody rub Vic Vapor Rub on your chest. You know, there's always a silver lining in every cloud. But yeah, I was saying something. What was I saying? Because you mentioned chest, and then I immediately went to it. Yes. I literally forgot what I was saying. See, that's another thing, getting old. That and getting off my lawn. Get this up here. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, there's lots of wrong in this world. But the problem is that most people have been educated from birth, basically, to believe everything that everyone tells you. Or, sorry, what the masses tell you. And I'm no conspiracy theorist. I'm not here to try and change people's minds or educate people or whatever else. I'm just giving you the benefit of my vast experience about being alive for so long. But, you know, the human brain works in a specific way. And once you understand how the brain works, you'll get more of an understanding of what you should and shouldn't listen to. What you should and shouldn't do. You know, it's kind of amazing, right? You know, here's a little example of what I mean. How many of you, woo, take off your tinfoil hat? Yeah, exactly. Here's a little example of what I mean, right? How many of you have ever felt down and depressed, right, in a really crappy mood, and then either gone and got yourself a bar of chocolate or a dessert to make yourself feel better, or got yourself a drink out of the cupboard because you couldn't cope with the day and it was like, oh, I need a drink, and you'll make yourself feel better? How many of you have actually done that? I'm just curious. It's quite a broad statement to make, so I'm guessing that almost everybody has done it. Or a cigarette, yeah. Yeah, or a cigarette. Perfect. Another one. Okay. So, what you did is you conditioned yourself to do that. And now I'm going to explain why. Your brain, right, its only function is to keep you... cold plunge in the morning. I feel depressed when I cold plunge. Well, I'm not surprised. But I'm going to start doing that, actually. Well, not a plunge, but a shower. But anyway. So, you've conditioned yourself to do that. And you know why you've conditioned yourself to do that? Because every single time you've gone and got something sweet and it's tasted nice, you've been like, oh my God, that was amazing. I enjoyed that so much. Oh, I want that again soon because that was really nice. And your brain's like, okay, people, we got a winner here. When this person eats this, he feels happy. Therefore, eating this will make them happy. And that's our job in this life. We need to keep this person happy. We need to keep them alive. And then your brain then wants you to crave what you've turned around and said was nice. Now, I'm going to tell you something else, how you can actually change that. And it's true. You know the expression of fake it till you make it? Well, it actually works. Next time you're sitting down eating a salad, lie to yourself, unless you're actually enjoying it, but lie to yourself, and it doesn't happen overnight, but lie to yourself and turn around and say, oh, that salad was amazing. Even say it out loud if you're on your own or you're around people you trust. That salad was amazing. I really enjoyed that and I can't wait to eat another one. And the next one, I'm going to put extra of this or extra of that in it because it was so nice. I feel so happy and content, right? And keep doing it. And I guarantee you, you will crave salad because your brain wants you to be happy. But your brain can't think for itself. You think for your brain. And yeah, reconditioned to something or better. Yeah, exactly. But your brain can't think for itself. Your brain only goes off of all of your millions and millions and millions of neuro connections that you make when you access something, when you grab something, when you interface with it, for want of a better word. No worries, Igor. Catch you soon, buddy. Stay safe. Yeah, you've made this happen. But you can also undo it. It's just that when people say about the power of the mind, I'm no psychic, I'm no guru or whatever else. I've just done a lot of research into all of this and it works. But just like anything else, you know, it takes practice, and it does take practice, and you're not going to immediately do it overnight, but it will work. It's the same for depression. And I'm the worst one for this. So I don't actually preach. I don't actually do what I preach. What's this? Thank you, 3X.
The scope of my genius knows
I really
no
appreciate
bounds.
that. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the nut house that is Mark Buddy 143. How are you doing today? Are you having a good day? Is it? Oh, there we go. Oh, welcome to the room, Lord Creed. Thank you for the follow. He does this to me almost every day. He unfollows and then follows again because he thinks it's funny. Ah, dear. But yeah, like I said, if I'm coming off as preachy, I apologise. If I'm coming off of like some kind of cultist leader or whatever, I'm not. I'm just giving you the benefit of what's worked for me. And that's another thing that people don't understand. Just because it works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. There is no one size fits all in life. And that's what makes us so special. That's what makes living a special experience. Because we are all so different. Which is what's really horrible these days. The way that we're kind of moving to this kind of thing where we're all alone and our interactions are happening online instead of outside in the world. But that's a whole different conversation. And I feel like I've got really deep in stuff today. I don't know why. I feel some days, some days when you wake up you get a bit of clarity, and today's one of those days. And I've been stuck in a fog of Christ knows whatever now for so long, and I think it's because I actually had some decent sleep last night. I feel in a better mood. I mean, I'm extremely tired. I could literally lay down and go to sleep now, but I'm trying to stop myself from doing it. No, you don't. You speak in straight facts from your personal experience. Yeah, exactly. But I never want to influence anybody. I always make it very clear. Just because it worked for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. But what will work for you is educating yourself. And you know what? Whilst you have it still, you have the best tool in the world. You've got the internet. And, you can either sit there and waste your time and stay in your situation and be miserable, or you can educate yourself and try and get yourself better. And education never hurts. Never hurts. To talk. Yeah. Look up Andy's Man's Club. Yeah, I will do, definitely. Yeah. So it's important to keep yourself updated on what's going on. It's important to enjoy yourself. I enjoy your streams, and it's entertaining and almost therapeutic. Thank you so much. That is such a lovely thing to say. And I appreciate it. I genuinely do appreciate it. I don't fish for compliments. I don't do this for validation because I want to be loved or whatever else. I do it because I'll be honest with you, as sad as it sounds, I'm lonely and I love talking and I love meeting people and interacting with people. And I can't do it in real life, so I have to do it here. Oh, thank you, Blue. You're right, though. I do have an amazingly sexy voice. Oh, I got to stop laughing. I'm about to do a that's a bit there. Hang on. I can't look at chat because if you make me laugh here, I'll go over the line. I'm here because I'm paid to be here. Okay, now I'm docking your pay because I keep telling you not to tell people. So that's it. You're 10% off now. That means you now owe me money. NDA, yeah, exactly. You're under a strict NDA. Certain bits in here where I just can't speak because I really don't want to go over the line, and this is one of them. So you're going to get a rare time of where you can actually just sit there and like, oh god, he's finally shut up for a minute. There, this was a paint that I actually the stream and I actually made up for this particular picture. Which is why I'm so proud of this picture, because it feels like that this is our picture. And it's going to be more personal for my granddaughter when I give it to her. Look at that. Okay. Right. No dick in agreement. I mean...